Every ranching family has one, a patriarch, a cowboy who started it all. My family has a pappy. For you, it might be dad or just grandpa or a friend, but we all have one. He's the OG, the original gangster. Pappy, that just means you were cool before it was cool to be cool. The homestead bears his name. The ranch where he was born continues to thrive. For the last 50 years, he has started his mornings the same way, at the same kitchen table. Black coffee, paper, and pencil, jotting notes on what has to be done today. Now, he's not afraid to adopt new technology, this cowboy. Yeah, that's a flip phone. It's the 34th flip phone because, after all, it's hard to keep track of those damn things. He supervises everything that happens on his ranch, from horseback and from the ground. He's not afraid to get a little woolly every now and then, because, after all, he was doing cowboy stuff long before you or I buckled on our spurs. His hands tell a cowboy's story of decades of hard work.
Could you ever imagine that you could have done anything else besides ranching?
Well, thought a lot about preaching. Not really, no.
It wasn't always easy for this cowboy. There was a lot of sweat and maybe even a few tears along the way.
It was a lot of work and was kind of a guessing game whether you could stay in business. And you'd open the farm papers and there'd just be 5 or 6 pages of sales, farmers selling out, giving up, and we weren't smart enough to do that, so we're still here, I guess. But
he raised good kids on that ranch, kids of his own and now grandkids. He loves them all, and each and every one of them knows they will be the first to die if they're stupid enough to get near that cowboy and his little cow horse when they're hell-bent on turning a cow.
This old man that said, if you enjoy what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. Well, that's not altogether true. We've worked pretty hard, but
age doesn't slow this youngish cowboy down. He's still as agile as an alley cat, and the older he gets, well, the faster he tries.
you're not supposed to be taking pictures when I'm driving.
One could say there really is no end to this young man's talent. Well, actually, he says that about himself, but we kinda agree. His love for the land fails only in comparison for his love of animals. Dog, bovine, and equine.
It's a way of life. It's maybe not a way of making a living, but it's a way of life, I guess.
He's a charming devil, that old cowboy. But don't let his soft-spokenness fool you. He has a hell of a lot to say.
If those fellas up there in Washington would do more to solve our debt problem and all, and quit making these stupid laws, we'd probably be better off.
For this piece, we'll have to omit his second favorite pastime, telling dirty jokes. But if you're lucky enough, you'll bump into him someday after he's had a glass of Gentleman Jack. But beware, this cowboy isn't afraid to hustle you. He's gonna offer to arm wrestle you. The suspenders will make you think you got him, and then he'll break your arm. This cowboy will forget more than most of us will ever know. He's a living legend, the kind of legend that they don't make anymore. His face is reflected in the eyes of every baby calf he has raised. His personality peeks through the barn window in every good horse he's ridden. We thank God every day for making this cowboy, who built this ranch with grit and passion. Oh, and with a really good woman by his side. We, of course, have to thank Grandma for putting up with a legend, and also showing him how to work the Book of Faces so he can see this here video. This is dedicated to all the pappies in the world, all of the cowboys who have built us. Happy birthday, Pappy. 65-ish. Sure looks good on you, feller.